Hey guys,
It's Nicole.
No, but serious. Hey.
Hi everyone, welcome. We still don't know how to start these episodes.
We were going to start off strong by not saying welcome and she ruined it.
I just can't help myself. It's like an impulse.
Today's episode is going to be a bit of a fun one. We're going to do Icks about
Social media
the social media industry
as a whole, like
from a talent manager's perspective and from an
influencer.
influencer's perspective. But it's just a little bit of fun.
We actually posted a TikTok that flopped.
Rude if you ask me, because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, we posted a little TikTok discussing some of our icks. So this is kind of inspired by that TikTok that flopped. So why are we doing a whole episode on it?
Maybe
Who
it's because
knows?
we need to elaborate and then the
Give
TikTok
some-
will do better.
Yeah, give some like detail into why these things are an ick.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
But we just want to start off by saying, please, nobody get offended. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of fun. Like, we also pay ourselves out in some of it. So,
Yeah, this isn't like a personal attack on anyone or anything. This is just to have a little bit of a laugh.
literally.
And I think a lot of you guys are going to be able to relate.
Okay, who wants to start?
Take it away, Kayla.
The first one's about me. Okay, ick number 1. When brands can't pay the 15% agency fee. This one low-key grinds my gears
High key.
because it's tax deductible.
Gals got to make money.
It is tax deductible. Like, what?
Yeah, so brands can claim an agency fee on tax.
Which, to be fair, they probably do, whether it's inclusive or not. Like, I
Maybe.
get the cheaper the better for them anyway. But an agency fee is an agency fee.
Can you give us a rundown of why you have an agency fee though? Like, so obviously you earn commission from moi, people like moi.
Mm-hmm.
I am the talent. You get me jobs and you get commission from those jobs. But why do you then also have an agency
Because
fee?
I deal with the brand as well as the influencer.
Amen.
So, like, my services don't come for free, you know? You gotta pay. People gotta pay.
Girls got bills.
Yeah. So
It's business.
I don't think I could have explained it any more simply.
No, that's literally what it is. But you would be so surprised at how many brands, as soon as you mention there's a 15% agency fee, they're like, oh, can we just like waive that?
I actually
No.
I have just sort of another ick.
Oh, here we go.
When the GST is included as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Especially because GST is tax claim. Like,
Literally.
you just pay GST on the fees and it's like,
Just pay it.
Just pay it.
That's all I have to say.
It's not that big of a deal.
Anyway, moving on before I get angry. This also grinds my gears, but
Okay, when a brand reaches out and they're like, we would love to work with you. We love your content, but we want to work with you on a gifting basis. We're going to send you all this free product. And
All
in
this free
exchange,
product?
Sorry, we're going to send you a
free product.
free product. Can you give us 3 Instagram reels, 4 stories, a YouTube video, 2
TikTok.
TikToks, and can we have 6 months usage?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
The way I love explaining this, right? This is my Woolworths analogy.
We love the Woolworths analogy.
It's an Erin original. But like, imagine you just really feel like a bar of chocolate. You go into Woolworths, take it to the checkout, and you're like, do you know what?
Can I pay this in 60 days?
That leads us into our next ick.
Okay, sorry. Keep going on a gifting basis. Finish your analogy and then we can move on to the next.
Yeah, like if you go into Woolworths, buy a chocolate bar, and you're like, can you just give this to me for free?
Yeah, literally. What the hell?
No, you cannot. It's not how business works.
Nothing is free in life.
Nothing is free in life. And for some reason, so many brands think that they can get free advertising from influencers.
And don't get me wrong, like, I totally understand that sending product to an influencer costs money. I get that.
Mm-hmm. I can guarantee you it's not the same amount as what
No.
you would be paying for them to post.
A marketing agency, or like, you want your product on a billboard? Go find out how much that is, because I actually don't know, but I can guarantee you it would be way more than it would to pay an influencer.
Literally.
Plus the agency fee.
A radio ad. You're going to be paying for that.
Literally.
You can't just approach Triple M and be like, why did I choose Triple M? Does anyone
That is
listen
such
to
a
Triple
random radio station.
Why? Anyway, Triple M aren't going to promote your business for free.
Literally.
Or maybe they will, because does anyone even listen to them? I don't know. Oh, God.
Triple J, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Maybe that's what I was going for. I got my letters mixed up.
Is there even a radio station called Triple M?
Yes. My dad listens to it.
I'm kidding, I know that. Okay, tick that one off the list. This leads us into the next ick. 60-day payment terms.
What?
What?
Honestly.
But let's go back to the Woolworths analogy. Can I pay for this chocolate bar in 60 days?
Absolutely not.
No. 30 days, I can understand. Still quite long, but, you know,
Sorry, our accounts team
Yeah.
only run payments.
No, but do you know what annoys me the most about that? The 30 days passes by, still
Nothing.
no payment. Crickets.
Nothing.
Crickets.
Is your accounts team actually running anything? Who knows?
Do you have an accounts team?
Is this accounts team non-existent? Have had also that happen before.
Oh, yeah. Many times.
I'll forward this to my accounts team. You don't have an accounts team. You are
the accounts team. Anyway. Moving on. Next. Unrealistic deadlines.
Oh, this one gets me.
Yeah, you can take this one away. Go on.
Yeah, like, I feel like it speaks for itself, really. It's not much to say, but like, if a brand has engaged in your services and, you know, the normal process is you negotiate a contract, like sometimes that's a bit of back and forth, you get the brief, and then like product gets sent out if it's a product-based collaboration. The product arrives and they're like, okay, great, can we have the content by the end of today? Like, do you think I was just sitting around keeping my calendar free for this product to arrive so that I could go and film for you straight away? No.
Obviously.
Oh, duh. It is just, I mean, that's dramatic.
It is
Sometimes,
dramatic.
yeah, that's very dramatic. Sometimes it can be a case of even the product arriving on a Tuesday and the brand wants the content sent through by like midday Friday. Even that is a very quick turnaround.
Especially because they don't know what your calendar looks like. They don't know how
Correct.
much work you've got going on. Like, there's
And
a
like
lot.
for me, I only have a very few days in my week that I can
Actually do the
shoot content because
Yeah.
I have a child.
I have a child.
But like, everyone's got their own schedules, their own, you know, shit going on. That is a tight deadline. And I understand that a lot of campaigns are run around like specific launch dates, or, you know, they have campaigns. For example, I'm doing one right now for Dry July. So obviously the content needs to go up
Yeah.
in July. But
That's on their marketing team to make sure that you
Yeah,
have the brief
there's, like-
well before.
correct.
Yeah.
There's a lot of preparation that has to go in before getting to the content posting date. If you're not prepared,
Yeah.
it's not up to the influencer to have a turnaround that fast because you haven't been prepared up until this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's just frustrating.
And do you know what's a fun fact that some people might not know is you can actually charge for quick turnaround times.
An express delivery of your content. You can, indeed.
Yep.
Add that as a clause on your contract if you don't have it yet.
We literally just filmed an episode on this new platform, but the ick is when they create new platforms that you have to keep up with. So what are we up to now? We've got YouTube, Instagram, TikTok,
Threads.
and now Threads.
It's
While
just a
Threads
lot.
is like still up in the air, probably better off that you get on top of it.
But
than
that's the
leave it.
thing. It's up in the air, but you've still got to get onto it.
Correct.
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a lot. And like, I know a lot of people are doing the whole like, but Threads is basically Twitter. And now you're telling me I have to basically use this platform as the same thing that I'm already using. But like,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
But then this leads into the next ick.
Wait, what's the next one?
When people post the same content on every platform.
But like, it's physically impossible to come up with new content consistently on each platform
Yeah.
and keep it funky fresh.
Yeah.
Like, it is so hard to do that. So a lot of people have to recycle the same content.
And I think this is what a lot of people who aren't creators don't understand, and this is exactly what makes your job extremely difficult, is like constantly having to come up with new ideas, new marketing strategies, like to stay relevant. Like that in itself is a freaking job. But then on top of that, you have to do all your sponsored content.
Yeah,
like it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah,
it is. It's 100% a lot.
But still, it's an ick when you just post the same content on every platform.
Yeah, like if I, open the Instagram app and the first thing that pops up is a reel, and then I go into TikTok and the first thing that pops up is that exact same video, I'm like, at least space it out a little bit,
And this is where we're paying ourselves out, because we do
do that. But it's hard. Like, and this is the thing. It's annoying seeing other people doing it, but as a creator and as people in the industry, I understand why they do it.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
there's two sides.
It's whatever.
Okay, next. I feel like I have to say this one. Please, no one be offended by this. Please.
Honestly, sometimes I do this to her.
Ooh.
So
when a follower DMs me something that they could have just Googled.
Give us an example, Erin. Give us an example.
I feel like it's happened a lot since becoming a mum. Someone...
Or like they ask you about mum stuff.
Yeah. And like,
right.
I'm no expert. I'm a freaking first-time mum learning it all along the way. Like, I'm just trialing and,
Trialing and
erroring. Just like any first-time mum. But I had one the other day asking me to compare my Red's baby pram with another brand. I think it was like the Bugaboo or like some other brand, and they were like, what are your thoughts, like which one do you prefer? And I'm like,
but you've never had have you had the Bugaboo?
No. I only have the Red's baby one. Like,
wait, what?
And this is stuff you should be Googling and doing the comparison and the research yourself, like I've had to.
Yeah,
like it's just so bizarre. There's so many other things as well. Like, I screenshot them and send them to you all the time because I'm like, why is this being asked? Like, I get, again, this is going to sound so like, blah, 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 but I get so many DMs, and I'm sure accounts that have,
just so popular.
I'm just so popular. No, but I'm sure like people with way larger followings feel the same way. You have so much like going on these platforms already. Notifications with comments, likes, Instagram DMs. It's a lot to stay on top of. And when you get a DM that is just like a waste of your time, basically, because the person sending it could have Googled, it's just very frustrating. And yeah, I would say I've got a lot of it since becoming a mum, because people want to know about products that I use or
which like
things that I've done with Lucy. Like,
yeah. I get that, but like when you're comparing it to something that you don't even have, like if someone's asking you to compare the two and you don't even have one, it's like, what? That doesn't make sense.
It happens a lot with makeup products too. Like, I posted about the MCO Beauty, like I posted about a few products at once, and someone replied to that story asking what my thoughts were about this MCO Beauty product compared to like another makeup product that I've never used before.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not just a makeup directory. I don't have this like inbuilt function where I can compare all products on the market for you. Like,
I'm not just compare the market.
It's just bizarre. I don't know. And I always think of it like I would probably never DM someone and ask them that question myself. So I find it so bizarre when people do. But anyways, keeps it interesting.
This like also goes hand in hand with this next ick. Which I feel like you should say as well, because this doesn't happen to me, it happens to you.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This happens in person with my like friends and family as well. So this isn't just followers. But if I post, a paid partnership, a sponsored post, let's just use MCO Beauty as an example because that's just the first thing that comes to mind. When someone messages me and they're like, but do you actually like it?
That's a bit
Yes.
offensive.
It's so offensive, especially when people that I know personally do it. Like, I constantly have friends that follow me on social media and they see me promoting stuff. They will come up to me in person and be like, I saw you did a brand collab with so-and-so. Like, do you actually use it? Do you actually like it? And I'm like, are you calling me a sellout?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. So yeah, it's just like they're questioning your integrity, which is a little bit annoying.
But also as well, like if they buy it because of you and then they're like,
oh yeah,
ew, that was
Yeah.
disgusting, or ew, I hated that. And it's like, well, I liked it. So
we're not all gonna like the same things in life, Susan. It's just
Susan.
it's the way the world works. Okay,
Next one.
take it away, Kayla. I love this next one.
Guys, this one like literally gets me. Just I can't even say it without cringing. Crying on Instagram. Don't get me wrong. There are things in life that are really upsetting and like you can go on your Instagram and talk about it. I get that. But just
like,
wait until the
you finish
emotion
crying.
is gone. Like just wait it out. Come on. Like
I just can't ever, like when you're in a state of like tears, crying, like you're so upset.
you're emotionally unstable.
The first thing is not to pick up your phone and record yourself.
Yeah, I just literally can't.
I could
don't
never do
understand.
that.
It would be different if you were on the camera and you were fine and then like what you were talking about had made you teared up.
I mean, that happened to me not long ago. Like
Yeah.
I went on my stories and started talking about how I'd just taken Lucy in for her first day of daycare. And I was fine when I started recording, and then talking about it, I was like, oh God, this is making me sad.
Yeah.
But like, it's when people are full breakdown, like tears everywhere, like blubbering messes, and they're just recording themselves.
It's like those videos that you see on TikTok, like the motivational ones, where you go from being a rock bottom to like
Yeah.
happy. Who the hell sets up their camera as they're in this state of like
Yeah.
bawling their eyes out, being like, oh, this is going
I
to be
should
good
film
for
this.
TikTok. Like,
This is good content. I can't say I've ever done that.
I hope you never do.
I am like, I have the Kim K ugly crying face. I don't know why I would ever want to go on camera willingly crying.
Don't know about you, but I look good when I cry.
Do
So
you?
No. That was a joke. Okay. Last one. Take it away.
The last one is when a brand gives you a full-on freaking script for your collaboration. They're like, this is what we want you to say precisely.
And like, it's so not what you would say.
It's so inauthentic.
Yeah. And it would be so obvious if you sat there and you read that script out and you posted that online. No one would want to buy what you're selling.
Literally. And I think it's because they want you to hit like all the key points of the brand, and like they want to make sure that you say all of the like relevant pieces of information. But the second you put a script in front of me.
Yeah. And sometimes like the more you have to say, the less authentic it is.
Yeah.
Like, especially when
You
you've got to
can
like make
tell.
sure you hit all of these points. It's like, it just comes across as so not genuine.
Yeah. It's hard because there's obviously a fine line. You're like, the brand is paying you to promote their product and they want to make sure it's being portrayed in a certain way and the information that you're putting out there is correct. I get that. But yeah, there's obviously also people follow influencers for their like personalities and like their genuine, you know, content.
And I think that's one thing that's definitely going to change in the future is the whole scripted bullshit.
I mean, if a brand sends me a script straight up, I'm like,
No way, Jose.
I will talk about the points that you want me to mention, but I'm not going to.
You've
stick
done that
to a
before
script.
though, to a brand. I swear. I
What?
swear we've had a brand reach out and say this is what we want her to say, and you've gone back and said, I'm saying that in my own words.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to sit there and read off a script.
Yeah.
It's just weird, and
Yeah.
like that piece of content will never convert ever. People will not buy from me if they can tell that I'm reading from a script. So for my benefit and the brand's benefit, like, no, I'm
It's
not gonna
honestly
do it.
concerning that a marketing team would actually reach out to an influencer and ask them to speak off a script though, because like,
Yeah, I think it's a
if
very
they knew-
old school way of doing it.
yeah,
Like,
If they knew anything about the industry, they would know that that would not convert
Yeah.
at all.
Anyways.
That was our quick 10 icks.
Quick 10 icks.
10 quick icks.
Ick 10 quicks. Someone take these microphones away from us.
If you guys have any icks.
Oh.
Sorry, shush. Stop talking.
Ick number 1. Actually, ick number 10. Are we going to do an episode where we do icks about each other? We've done a TikTok on that, and it was really funny.
Yeah, we should. It'll be just a quick episode, that's all.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Because we love each other. There's not that many icks.
I mean, I could see her all day. Just joking.
That would be a fun episode, though.
It would be.
Anyways.
But yeah, if you guys have any icks, please let us know, because this is
Yeah.
fun. I like these episodes.
Like, what do influencers do that give you the ick?
Oh, there's so many that influencers do that give me the ick. Do you want me to start?
Another episode? But
Maybe-
yeah, please
maybe
share.
another
Just don't
episode.
offend me, okay?
Okay,
I might cry. I might get on my story.
Can I just say one? Just one.
Go for it.
Just jumping on
Is
here.
It's so hard not to do
To
that.
be fair, I got to admit, when I was ballsy enough to get on the By the Way, the podcast stories on
that's only
Instagram.
happened once, by the way.
I think I've said that.
Yeah, it's so hard not to say it. It is
Yeah.
literally so hard.
It just gives me the ick. Like, I give myself the ick sometimes. Let's be real.
Yeah. Same.
But yeah.
I watch back on my content all the time and I'm like, Erin, why? I show Kayla my content a lot of the time and get her to approve it before I send it to a brand, because I'm like, I hate it, but I know that other people are going to think differently.
Yeah.
Like, I just need to not have that personal criticism on
It's
it.
just when you get on and you say the same thing every...
It's so
It's like when
cringe.
we get on this and we go, welcome,
Welcome
back.
back.
Like, that's an ick in itself.
Huge ick. Massive, massive ick. It needs to stop.
And
That brings
especially,
us- oh.
especially when we end the episode. When we end the episode, you just started saying it. This brings us to the end of the episode. Like, we need a new line.
We can't just be like, okay, bye.
Why not?
Okay, bye.
All right, guys. See ya. I feel like I'm on play school. Okay, no, but seriously, we also need a way to end the episodes.
I literally don't know how.
We're currently sitting here trying to figure out how we end this one. We're going to sign
Love
off
yous.
for now. We're looking forward to seeing you in our next episode.
No, I hated that. I hated it. I hated every inch of that.
Peace and pout.
What?
Okay. If you haven't already, you should go join our Facebook group, because we're a lot of fun over there.
A bundle of fun.
We're not really.
No, we're not. It's actually we need to like get better.
Yeah, we do. It's
We're
just all
working
these
on it.
platforms we've got to keep up with, you know.
We didn't even mention Facebook before.
What?
In those, like, the list of platforms that you got to keep up with.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
That's another one to add to the list.
But yes, definitely come and join us on Facebook. And we would also love if you guys could leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever it is that you're listening to our annoying little voices.
Just yours. Yours is the annoying.
Reviews really help us, so we would really appreciate that.
Anyways,
That is it from us. We will chat to you guys next time.
ciao.
Bye.